gonna see how effective this light is gonna be, guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to get it together on my end. We'll be talking about CNG today because I feel like it's pretty important. I had just put out an article on the newsletter, so if you haven't joined yet, join the newsletter. I sent out about 171 emails today to the email blast. So if y'all aren't on the email, like, I don't know what y'all are doing with y'all life. I'm gonna see if I can get a moderator in. I probably need a requester. Shit. I'm gonna need to request my moderator to jump in here. What's up, y'all? If y'all didn't know, I'm Hard Hat, helping people get jobs in the oil and gas industry, making 6 figures annually. One thing that you all need to do, an action item. Some of you all have already been following my content. You've been watching me, from following my content, and a lot of you reach out to me. What's up, man? A lot of y'all have been reaching out to me, hitting me up on my DMs and be like, hey, listen, how can I get started? How can I get in? And the number one thing that I'm always going to tell you is you're going to need to subscribe, and you're going to need to watch the sub-only content. When you watch the sub-only content, apply to those jobs on the sub-only content. I'm always going to tell you that. I'm going to actually copy and paste it to every chat that I get that says, how can I get started? I'm ready. Send me the information, all that other stuff, guys. So welcome to the live. It's me, Hard Hat, in the flesh. I'll be going for about an hour to an hour and a half. Go ahead and share this with my moderator, see if I can get her on so she can protect me from y'all who want to attack me. If you haven't noticed already, it's a sub-only chat. So if you are subscribed to this channel, then you can go ahead and comment in the chat section. So, a lot of times people come across one video. They come across one video of mine. I appreciate the light. They come across one video, and after that one video, boom, they go straight to my DMs and they start asking questions or hitting me up about things that I've already addressed in the rest of my content. So make sure, if you are new to coming across my page or my content, make sure that you watch multiple videos, because I'm pretty sure I address the questions that you have asked because someone else has asked it before. So make sure that you all are watching more than one video before you hit my DMs. Still working on the Celsius. If you haven't watched my last video, I talk about Celsius being the official drink for the oil and gas industry. I'm not going to name them, but instead of you drinking some of those other drinks, you want to make sure that you all are putting something in your body that's not going to have you overheat. It's not going to dehydrate you. Not going to, thank you for the follow. It's not going to put you in the hospital. All right. So I remember back in the day, 2014, a lot of those energy drinks were banned from location. Right. You had people passing out, overheating, dehydrated. What's going on, Chevy? Had a bunch of people overheating and dehydrating on location. So they banned a bunch of those monsters. They banned them, right? And so now they've come out with energy drinks that are a healthier option. And so, boom, I've got it right here. Looking to come out there in June. Should I start applying now, or should I wait until sooner date? Well, it depends. Why are you starting in June? So if you're coming out here in June, it's because, things are not in order right now in your home. You're not ready to leave your job. You don't have a car. Maybe in June you'll have one. So it just depends. I need more information. Let me go ahead. I'm going to join from a chat on my computer. Let me go ahead and mute that. I'm going to join from the chat on my computer so that way I can see what the hell is going on, so I don't have to squint. I wear glasses, guys, or contacts, but I don't have contacts. So I wear glasses, and so I'll be struggling if I have to look so far away at that screen. Just purchased Big Bread. Welcome to the live, and thank you for subscribing. If you have any questions or you want to inquire, go ahead and put it in the comment section, and I'm going to try to address it as much as possible. Usually my lives get up to about 25, 75, 115 at some points. So the reason why I have it on sub only is so when people want to comment, I'm only addressing those who are subbed, okay? Those who are subbed to the channel, who are actively trying to get job in the oil and gas industry. Like, I prioritize you guys. So you put your money where your mouth is. Like, you invest in yourself, and I have no I have no choice but to respect it. So I respect those who put their money where their mouth is. And I always tell people, if you subscribe to this channel, it's $6 or $7, I don't know. But if you subscribe to the channel, after you get hired and you start your orientation, unsubscribe, right? I'm not here to make a buck off you. I'm here to help you. And if you don't know why I have the the subscription model, if you don't know why I have the subscription model, just go to the pinned video that says why subscribe. I explain it in depth there. All right. So I'm only 7 foot. So if you're looking to come out here, like I need more information, my lease is up in Florida, then I'm going to pack up and drive out there to Texas. Like, you really don't need your lease to be up before you leave, like before you dip. But whatever you got going on, I get it, I understand. I would not apply. If that's your case, I would not apply until your lease is up. Like, I know that you want to have something lined up, but like, you don't want to be chaotic, you don't want to be out of order. Like, you just really don't, unless you have resources in Florida where you're living that can pack up your shit, or you put most of your stuff in storage before you come out here, and then you have your people go out there and pack up the little bit that you have left because you're in the middle of a hitch. Like, I just don't recommend that you come out here until you have all your ducks in order. Get your shit together, and then because a lot of times people are trying to come out here to the oil field and they got vacation scheduled. The fuck? Like, either you're trying to make money or you're trying to go on vacation and live your best life. Which one do you want to do? So if you're trying to go on vacation, you got prior engagements, family reunions, and things of that nature lined up, I recommend that you don't apply to come into the oil field. Like, nobody wants to hire somebody who says that they immediately need to go on vacation. So unless it's scheduled on your days off, your 6 or 7 or 10 days off or 14 days off, I wouldn't fuck with it. All right, don't come out here until you're ready to work. So if I come out there and get a hotel for a week, you can get me a job. All right, so just to be clear, the company I work for is only hiring mechanics, so I can't get you a job. What I do is point you in the right direction of reputable companies that will hire you based off of little to no experience, right? So these are entry-level positions that I'm telling you, hey, go apply here. So instead of you throwing your noodles to the wall and hoping they stick, no, I'm giving you actionable items and places to go to apply to where you have better chances of getting in. So yeah, so the subscription model, let me just go ahead and break that in. The reason why you subscribe is so instead of me posting a video on like Milestone, that video went viral. I don't know what it's at. I can check it out right now. I don't want to, but the video is over 50,000. I don't know where it's at, but it's over 50,000. Where I talk about, hey, if your sexual position was a job, then this would be it. And I pointed to Milestone. It was a green screen. Okay, it's over 50,000 views. And so with over 50,000 views, you can imagine at least 1,000 people applied to this job. So 1,000 people applied to the job, and I bet you 75 to 100 people don't even live in the United States of America. Probably more than that, all right? So, you know, the subscription model was created because I saw how I was creating content, it was going viral, and it wasn't giving people who don't have a lot of experience a chance to apply and get the phone call. So those who subscribe to the channel or to this page, there's less people who watch those videos that I'm recommending those jobs, and it's less competition for you guys. That's one reason why I created the subscription model. So I'm glad that you subscribe, Big Brad. Let me see here. I'm gonna go more. So I just got YouTube. Big Willie started commenting. I appreciate that, Big Willie. I'm going to book a hotel for 2 weeks. Is that enough time to get a job? I mean, you got to come out here with a plan. Yes, it is enough time, but you have to come out here with a plan. Not just come out here and just say, hey, I popped up and, you know, hard hat, tell me where to go. No, you need to have a plan. Like, I applied to these 7 companies, these 10 companies, then I'm going to go out there and I'm going to knock on their door and I'm going to say, hey, listen, you know, my name is blah, 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 blah. And all the things that I have talked about in my previous lives, I would want you to do again. Like one of the action items is you apply online, you apply it on Indeed, then you apply on their website. After you do those two things, you either call or you go inside and you say, hey, listen, I applied to the job, this position, specific position. I just want the opportunity to interview. I just want the opportunity to interview. Can you make sure that my application went through? They look on their computer. Yes, we received your application. Okay, again, can you put, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that, Kimberly. Can you put my application in front of the person who would be hiring? I want the opportunity to interview. That is the language that you want to use. You don't say, I want the job, or are they all still hiring? That's dumb. It's dumb. Dumb shit. Do not say, are you still hiring? Are you still needing someone for this position? No. You call and you make sure that they received your application. After they received your application online, not on Indeed, but online, then you say, hey, listen, I really want the opportunity to interview. Is it possible for you to send my application via email to the person who is hiring? That's it. Okay, guys, that's it. I probably need to create a video on that. What's up, Malcolm? Welcome back, bro. Let's see here. Big Willie style. Ah, come on, Will Smith, you taking his shit? Come on, Big Willie. Are your subs only for non-CDL only? I just moved out here, have Class A, tankers, hazmat, twig. So twig don't mean shit out here in West Texas on land, but I will tell you that it's super easy for you to get on. It's super easy for you to get a job. A lot of times people are applying to jobs that they just aren't familiar with, especially if they're not in the oil and gas industry. But people are applying to positions because they have a CDL and they're applying to the wrong positions. So if you have tanker and hazmat, it's super easy for you to get a job. Like, you shouldn't be a subscriber on my page for long. Just continue to watch the content. Hit me up on my DMs. Like, you're going to get priority because you are sub. So just hit me up on the DM and then I'll send you some places where you can go and you can get a job immediately. All right. I also, something else that I always tell people, when you get out here into the oil and gas industry, when you get out here, most likely the jobs that I send you are entry level. They're entry level positions. They're entry level jobs. They're entry level positions. Most of the jobs that I get you all, except for you CDL drivers, most of you hands, you workers, laborers, they're entry level positions. All right. Take advantage of those positions. You gain the experience. Work out there 90 days before you even think about leaving and going to another job. That is what I ask of you. I need you to work your ass off. I need you to go above and beyond. I need you to tough it out 90 days at your job, whatever job that you get into. The reason for that is because you are coming through my streamline. You are entering the oil and gas industry through my stream, all right? Through my network. And as a part of my network, I need you to show up and show out, overachieve, deliver before you even think about going to another job. Entry-level job names, like what titles? Big bread, water transfer, safety, even frac. Right? There's lots. There's lots of entry level. I appreciate the roses, by the way. 9 of them. Cali Kid, what's going on, man? What do I search for in entry level? I just said water transfer or water treatment. That's entry level. DMC, what's going on, Barber? Water transfer or water treatment is entry level. Safety is entry level. H2S, coordinator, safety, H2S, anything like that's also entry level. Oscar, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I mean, there's plenty of entry level. You know what? I need to create notes on this, guys. I need to create notes on some of the content because you all are giving me ideas on what kind of content to create to help you guys. So for oil. Yeah, I can list like 15 entry-level positions, so stay tuned for that. Are all those entry level positions okay if you got you got DWI? How far back does the DWI go? And a lot of times the DWI, was it a felony? I just want to confirm, okay, guys. So I just want to confirm if it was a Class C or not. Do these companies pay for H2S and your safety certifications? Absolutely. No, Misty, yeah. So, I mean, just depending on how far it goes, and then your driving requirements. So, if the position requires you to drive, then that would determine if you're fucked or not. All right. So, there's a lot of positions that don't require you to drive, but they require you to have a driver's license. So, a lot of these companies, most of the major, no, all the major companies out here, they're going to pay for your certifications, whether it's forklift, like if you need to operate a forklift on a location, like they're going to give you the training, okay? So I don't want you all to think that you need to come in here with more than you need. The only thing that you really need is your safety boots, your steel-toed boots. And again, you can go to the link on my bio, and I have some boots that I recommend based off of my history and my experience with wearing these boots. They're comfortable. And then there's boots for the winter time. Okay, so depending on what you do, if you're working with water, if you're working with liquids, then I've got some that are like calf or knee high. You put your jeans or you put your FRs, your coveralls inside those boots, right? Just depends if you're working with liquids or not. I appreciate the follow. And then if it's winter time, so just go ahead and check out the oilfield gear that I'm recommending. Okay, check out the oilfield gear that I'm recommending if you need help with that. And also, okay, I need to put out a video on this too. Your subscriptions, I get paid for that like every month, okay? And so I've been trying to figure out what can I do to give back, like giveaways and things of that nature. Like I need to get my fucking moderator on here. Where you at, girl? But anyways, like I'm trying to figure out like $25 gift cards, $25 cash apps. Like if you are, like trying to get into the oil and gas industry, or you need some help with equipment, like if you need steel-toed boots, like the money that comes through this platform, I want to give it back. So, I have no problem helping people who want to come to the oil and gas industry, like even out of my own pocket. Like if it's a plane ticket, like I don't care. But if I can use the subscription monies that I get monthly to help you guys, and that's what I'm going to do. 8-year CDL tankers and doubles, like Juanita, like it's crazy the opportunities that you all have. Like you guys are the first ones to fly off the shelf to get jobs out here. Okay, it doesn't take me much to get y'all jobs. Like it really doesn't. That's why I don't spend a lot of time and energy helping you guys. If you've got a CDL, like it's dumb easy. If you've got tanker, it's dumb easy. If you have hazmat, get off my live. Like it's just retarded easy. Like I understand if you guys don't know any better, so I'm being patient with you guys. So in the future, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create content that's specifically for you guys. I forgot the note that I was gonna put on here. In the future, I'm gonna create content specifically for you guys. I'm gonna look at Mark viewer. I need to look at some of the comments that have been filtered. I guess there's none so far. Okay, good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. A lot of times people put comments down there. What's up, Hector? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Copy. Sorry, I have all those. No, you're good. You're good. But I just wanted to put it into context how easy it is for you guys to get jobs. The only thing that prohibits, not prohibits, but slows you down from getting hired out here is a That is, um, damn, I lost audio. Can you hear me now? Confirm that you can hear me before I start talking. Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. Endorsement, not hazmat yet, 8 year. I mean, get hazmat. I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, I think it's like, I don't know, not that much money, like less than $50 to add that endorsement. So make sure that you study for that test. It's like 30 questions, no more than 35. Take the test, pass it, and come out here. Like, get the hazmat. Like, the reason why I'm telling you to get the hazmat is because it's a difference between $10,000 and $20,000. Any companies you recommend right now for entry level? Plenty of them. I mean, um, yeah, there's plenty of them. But I mean, you're already sub. Go through the videos. Like, there's one video where there's 11 different jobs that I'm recommending, 11 different companies that I'm recommending. So I want you all to think about this. It's not just the job specifically that I'm recommending for you guys. I also want you all to know that there is a company. So within the company, there's different locations. Within the different locations, there's other jobs. So it's one job. It's one job that I'm recommending for you guys, but you need to go through there and check out the actual company. What's up, Angel? You So my live just got flagged for hate speech. I don't know why. I don't know where the hate speech came from, but it just got flagged for hate speech. And I don't know why. So right now the audio should be working. Can y'all confirm? Can hear you? Can hear you or can't? So there's this green button right here. If y'all see that go out, either the battery's low, it's dead. Um, but I just charged it, so I don't understand why the microphone went out. So y'all let me know. Just okay. All right, Juanita. I appreciate it. Um, I forgot where I was at. You'll be talking, and then it will go quiet. Shit. Y'all just it's this green light right here. If this goes out, then that's where the audio is. It's the microphone. So it's not the service because I've got a freaking whole router here. I was using the man camp Wi-Fi out here, and I decided it just wasn't working. So I went and got Verizon is king in West Texas. AT&T is king in South Texas. So if you are in Texas and you're looking for a good phone service and you're going out here to the oil field, like going out here in West Texas, like there's nothing out here. It's nothing but dirt. Like it's desert, right? Verizon is king. You will get good reception. AT Verizon's not good in South Texas. Verizon is not as king. It's not good. It's not even queen. It's like peasant. It's pond in South Texas. You'll get service, but you'll mess up and you'll skip and you'll go out. AT&T is king in South Texas. Okay, so what I did was I threw my business right because I have a business. Can y'all see that? So that's the internet modem or the router. I've got that on top of a an AC unit, like a vent, not a unit, but a vent. So I've got that on top of the AC, and so that is that. You know, it's keeping it cool because I noticed it overheats. So I got that through my company, minor to major. I got that, and I got the iPhone 15. So I got the iPhone 15, and I got that modem. I got the phone free, but I paid for the taxes on the modem. So I got that router. So my internet should be pristine. I've got 30 days. If I don't like it, it's going back. All right. So y'all let me know about the audio. I still see the green light. We're still cooking with hot water. Number one, Billy. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Let's get to at least 5,000 likes. I know we're at 928. We're struggling, man. I'm pretty sure there's like one or two people that helped me get there, but let's try to get it back up. I want to get my average around 25. 25 people on the live. Let's see here. It's working. You good? Hear you. You'll be talking. All right. All right. So, Ramirez, Nena, what's up, girl? Thank you. I appreciate the heart. So, let me see if I can. Damn, I can't right now. Oh well. I was gonna get the live a little bit more animated with another feature I have. I guess I tell you what. Since I only have 14 people on here, y'all give me a second. It's going to time out, like it's going to break. The live is going to break. It's going to say like the creator is on break or something like that. Y'all just hold on real quick. Thank you for getting the likes up there. Like the creator is on break or something like that. Y'all just hold on real quick. Thank you for getting the likes up there. Y'all give me a second because I got to re-download the application that I use. Green light still on. Okay. Y'all give me a second. I got to re-download this application that I use. Okay. I got to re-download this application that I use. This is with me. Okay. I got to re-download this application that I use. This is with me. Yeah, that's funny. Me, I'm looking at myself in the like. I'm like we are our own worst critic. What's up, Ishmael? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are our own like our biggest critics. But okay, here we go. So it should be all right, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can get some audio going now. Some animations. So subscribe or something like that. Then we'll see. We'll see. Or subscribe or follow. Either one. Um. Okay, so let's talk about jobs, man. So, whenever you all are watching, I kind of talked about this earlier. Whenever y'all are watching the videos that I put up, um, and they're for sub only, again, you all need to be not only just looking at the job, the company, and the job title, and then going to Indeed to look for it. You also need to be looking at the company and other jobs that they have, okay, available. All right, then you go to on Indeed or the website. The website is probably better. And then you need to be going to the website and looking for all the positions. Look at those positions to see if you qualify or you meet the minimum requirements, okay? That's what you need to be doing, guys. And we need to be fixing up our resume. So there's a young lady who reached out to me and she said that she helps out with resumes and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure she uses ChatGPT or AI. But regardless, that's something that she does. I may partner with her. I'm not too sure. But if you all need help with your resumes, um, I've tried a little bit to do it on the live, but I've got to get the person who I'm doing the audit on. Like I have to get their permission to do it, so I prefer for them to be on the live with me. Okay, so that's one tip. Whenever I'm posting those job listings, make sure that you all are looking at all of the job listings that the company has. Okay, make sure that y'all are searching and looking for all the job listings that they have. All right, let's go to Indeed right now. So I'm not sharing my screen. I don't have my PC. I have my Mac with me. So you all, let's go to Indeed right now. If you have another computer or another electronic device, I don't know if you can do the end screen. So if you can swipe up and still have TikTok on and my live on, you can hear me talking. That's awesome. If you can't, try to get another electronic device. We're going to go on Indeed right now. Put a one in the chat. Put a number one in the chat when you're ready to go to Indeed. All right, Big Willie's with me. Who else is with me? I know there's only 10 people on the live. I think I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them. All right, we're going to Indeed, y'all. We're going to Indeed. We're going to Indeed. All right, we got two people. User Soloski, I feel like you just got here, man. Yeah, it says you joined. Welcome, welcome. We're going to Indeed. So if you have another electronic device, I don't know why yours is orange and everybody else's is gold. I don't know. User, you should definitely put your name instead of user 60766. Go ahead and put your name because like we've been communicating your sub. Like I want to call you by a name that you want to be called by. I don't want to call you user. Like I feel like as I continue to work with people and I see them more often and we're messaging, like I feel like I know you guys. All right, I feel like I know you guys. Water disposal. Okay. So if we go to Indeed, I want you all to type Midland, Texas. I like Midland, Texas just because it's better than Odessa. But Odessa for some reason has a lot more jobs than Midland. What's up, Brian? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. If you're trying to get into the oil and gas industry, make sure that you sub and watch the sub only content. All right, so I've got one CDL driver on here with tanker, no hazmat. You need to get hazmat. In the next 2 weeks, I want to hear that you've got hazmat. In the next 2 weeks, that is your action item. I need you to go get your hazmat. It opens up the field for you, for opportunity for you. So there is a company called NGL Energy Partners LP. So we're going to search SWD operator. SWD operator. SWD space operator. And I'm going to see if it populates. Deep Well Services, snubbing operator, John Will Energy Transfer Partners, plant operator, rig hand. It didn't populate. So let's go back. Let's do NGL. I'm trying to see if how I can get you all to find this job. Okay. NGL Energy Partners. NGL Energy Partners. I'm going to put it in the chat here in a minute, guys. Automation technician. That's crazy. So crazy. All right. I've got to change the location. So let's change it to Orla, Texas and see if that works. SWD operator. If you've already found it, you're on another electronic device. You already found this job. Put a one in the chat if you already found it. So it's SWD operator. It's easier to find if you type in Orla, Texas. So let's jump out of Midland, Texas. Let's type Orla, Texas, and SWD operator is the name of the position. My name is Will. I have tankers, hazmat, TWIC, and passport. Okay, they say in Georgia we have to take a class. A class for what? All right. So this is entry level. This is not necessarily for CDL drivers. This is entry level. Now, a saltwater disposal operator, SWD, saltwater disposal operators. There's not a lot of positions for these. It's one person who mans the site or location. Okay. So I just want to give you a heads up. There's not a lot of positions for this. Saltwater disposal operator or SWD operator. There's not a lot of positions for this. How do you spell the city name? Orla, Orla, Texas. Orla. The position, SWD operator. The company is NGL Energy Partners. All right. So this is an entry level position that if you don't have any experience or very little experience in the oil and gas industry, then you can apply for this position. All right. Like I went down to the experience in education. You need to have a valid driver's license, 4 years of experience working in the oil and gas industry. Preferred is preferred. It's not required, and a high school diploma. They're never going to confirm or they're never going to check your high school diploma unless you move into a position of leadership. This is for almost every. I don't care if you go to IHOP, Whataburger, Sonic. Like I don't care where you work. Most companies are not going to verify that you have a high school diploma. They're not until you've worked with the company. I don't know, a couple of years and you get promoted, or you just get promoted in 6 months or a year. Okay, let's say you get promoted. When you get promoted to a management position, higher upper level position, then that's when they confirm your high school level education. Okay, or your diploma, GED, whatever. If you don't have that equivalent certification, diploma, if you don't have that at that point when they do that check or they ask you for it, then you most likely will be terminated. So not only will you get promoted, but you will be terminated. Just a heads up, okay? So if you don't have a high school diploma, I'm not telling you to apply, but if you do apply and you get the job, just expect in a few years, if you do get promoted in that position and go to a management role or get considered for a management role, you may not want to take it because you will get fired. You'll lose your job. All right. Let me see. There's a lot of comments here, guys. Let me get to the comments. Give me a second. Okay, they say in Georgia we have to take a class. I don't know what that class is. How do you spell city? Oh, okay, I already saw those comments. Will lose their subscription benefits. Vlad Q. So I'm curious to know, Vlad, have you gotten a job yet? That's the so that notification is not going to come up in the normal chat. Vlad, have you gotten a job out here in the oil and gas industry, or are you already out here? So, because I see you're subscribed, but you're about to lose the subscription, and so I just want to confirm, like, because you don't have it recurring. You didn't set it to like recur. You set it up to last for a month, and so I guess that 30 or 31 days is almost up. Let me know if you've gotten hired, or if you're still here. Okay, so user, did you find the job? I was saying in Georgia we have to take a class for hazmat. Oh damn! I'm sorry to hear that. And maybe that's the case for Texas too. I'm just out of date. Like I really don't know. I don't know the game. Okay, so that one's a good one to apply for. But again, I know you were trying to wait until your lease is up. But there's another one. If you type in the search, if you want to, either screenshot this or write them down. All right, write these positions down or the companies. There's another one. Again, this is entry level. I'll get to the hazmat, the driver, CDL drivers here in a minute. But plant operator one, plant operator one, plant operator one. There's so many guys. There's freaking so many. Um, there's so many jobs. Okay, so there's plant operator one. I'm just going to type in a capital I. Let's see what that populates. Orla, Texas. We're still in Orla. CNG terminal operator. I don't know why they haven't filled this position for VG transport. I have no idea why. Or maybe they filled the position, they just haven't taken it down. But they've got a CNG terminal operator position available in Orla, Texas. VG transport. CNG terminal operator, VG transport, Orla, Texas. $24 an hour. You guys, you're going to get 12 hours. You're going to get 12 hours to 14 hours. 12 to 14 hours. Most likely you're going to get 12 hours. You can clock 12 hours. VG transport. All right. So you're a terminal operator. You're hooking up these CNG trailers, right? And so $24 an hour. It's a good gig. And the other plant operator, the reason why I told you to go to plant operator one, because that's also an entry level position. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I want to keep going. It'll just slow down the live. I was saying, okay, yes, okay. So that was a bonus one. So plant operator one, I didn't even pipeline operator one, Howard Energy Partners. Let's go there. Orla, Texas. So I'm looking at pipeline operator one, Howard Energy Partners. Howard Energy Partners. Make sure my audio is still operating. Let's see. High school experience in natural gas and liquid pipeline energy. 1 year of experience working with inspections, installation, and repairs of pipelines. 1 year of experience operating pipelines and working in processing plants is preferred. Yeah, I don't know. It's a long shot getting in with that because they're asking for experience in pipeline. Let's go with one OK in Mentone, plant operator. The company name is all one word, one OK. One OK. ONEOK. Mentone, Texas, plant operator. So let's go to Mentone, Texas, real quick. License, leadership, communication, high school diploma. So it sounds like this is an entry level position. All right, because the qualifications is driver's license. You need a legit driver's license. High school diploma, 3 years experience, treating, processing plant, work experience, possess a valid driver's license, understanding of plant principles and operation. So entry level. SPF, facility attendant. I'm running through these really quick. So NGL Energy Partners has a lot of positions available. NGL Energy Partners has a lot of positions available, and a lot of their positions are entry level. NGL Energy Partners, Orla, Texas. All right, I want you all to take a look at that. User, I want you to take a look at that company. So whenever you're looking for companies, I need you to go to NGL Energy Partners LP. All right, Horns, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So NGL one OK. So you all, I mean, Liberty Oilfield Services LPI compression operator, Orla, Texas. This is all in Orla and Mentone, but this is all Orla right now. LPI liquid. Damn, what is LPI? LPI. I'm pretty sure it's liquid compression. LPI compression operator 1, 2, and 3 is responsible for operating natural compression units, CNG load post. So LPI, that's the company. Liberty, yeah, that's the company. Oh, Liberty is, yeah. So damn. Okay. So that same thing as the VG transport, just a different title. Compression operator is the same thing as the CNG terminal operator for VG transport. LPI is hiring for compression operator. Yeah. Liberty Oilfield Services is hiring out here, and that is an entry level position as well. $20 to $30 an hour. If you have no oilfield experience, expect to get the $20 an hour. All right, that's just what you can expect. I mean, forklift operator, optimize. Let me see here. Plant technician, plant operator, Howard Energy Services, solids facility operator. Listen, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to go to the CDL drivers. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to go to CDL drivers. The company name is Waterbridge. It's one word, Waterbridge. One word, Waterbridge Resources. Waterbridge Resources. That is the company. The reason why I say that the company, I emphasize the company, is because you go to their company, Waterbridge Resources, Orla, Texas, and then you'll find multiple jobs that they have listed for Orla, Texas, for that company, for Waterbridge, for the company, not the location, the company. So, and they have several. So, Waterbridge Resources, I saw several job postings. So, and a lot of their postings are entry level. So check out Waterbridge Resources. This one says solids facility operator. That sounds like an entry level position, but I saw multiple entry level positions for Waterbridge Resources. I want you all to know that this is just one small town, Orla, Texas. It probably doesn't have 2,000 people who live here. And the 2,000 people, I'm pretty sure like 200 of them are oil and gas people. Uh, Mom Gruder, you're also about to lose your subscription. I'm kind of curious. Did you get a job out here? Welcome to the live, by the way. So Waterbridge Resources is another company that I want you all to look into because they are hiring and it's entry level and pretty sure you qualify to get in. They have housing in Orla. Yes, they do. They have like four different man camps out here. Okay. So yeah, they do. These companies, these companies that I recommend, the larger companies, they offer housing. Okay. Plant operator 3 EOG. Hmm. Um. So EOG used to, man. Yeah, EOG has a background. I don't know if y'all know about Houston, Texas, and Enron, but that's an EOG company, or it used to be. They went apart from them, but yes, they have housing. Y'all. So make sure that if you are actively trying to get into the oil field and you had a subscription and you're about to lose it, if you're still trying to get into the oil field, like a lot of times people watch my videos and be like, that sounds like a great idea. And they have this zeal or motivation to get a job in the oil field, and then after a week or two, it goes away. So I mean, if that's you, that's cool. You don't need to subscribe, but like a lot of these jobs that I'm talking about, like I could post them on I can post them on my page for sub only, but you're getting it. So user, this is for you. I told you I didn't forget about you. I said I was going to post some videos. Well, this is it. This is the videos that I'm talking about. I'm doing a whole lot more than posting videos. Okay, so I didn't forget about you. I said I was going to post videos. I didn't. This is better than the videos. Okay, Martinez, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Big Cheese. If you didn't know already, my name is Hard Hat, and I help people get jobs in the oil and gas industry. I've got lots of experience out here speaking with the utmost humility because I'm pretty sure there's somebody who is on location right now or driving in a tractor trailer, and they're thinking to themselves that I don't have enough experience. They have more experience than me. Speaking with the utmost humility, I do have a lot of experience in the oil and gas industry. Carlo, welcome. I see that your subscription is about to run out as well. And so I help people based off of my knowledge and experience get into the oil and gas industry. Speaking of which, let me see if enough of y'all watched my latest video on natural gas. Only 600 people. I expect that video to get about 1,000 views. It's because it's so long. The video's like over 5 minutes long. The videos where people don't watch beginning to the end don't go as far. They don't get as much reach because the TikTok algorithm sees people dropping off after 30 seconds, a minute and a half. And if you're not getting at least 50%, if you're not getting at least 80% of your views, of your videos being viewed, then they're not going to push it out there. So I expect that video on CNG to probably get about 1,000 views. All right, like that's how I can estimate. Like I know how to go viral. Um, I know exactly how to go viral, guys. I know how to go viral. How to subscribe? I'm looking at my page right now. Why subscribe? So that pinned video is definitely explanatory on why I have the subscription model. But anyways, getting off task here. Going back to Indeed. User, did that help you any? User, did that help you any? Did that help you any? Not a problem, man. I'm glad it helped you. All right, where's my guy, Big Willie style? Are you still here? I've been drinking all these liquids. I got an energy drink, and I've got water with fruit in it. I'm drinking all these liquids because I'm trying to narrow down how much I eat. I'm trying to eat once a day, so I'm drinking these liquids, and now I got to pee. So I probably won't be on this live another 30 minutes. So I've been on the live almost an hour, y'all. So an hour and a half, I think, is long enough. I said I was going to be on the live 2 hours, but I can't stay at 25 people. So is Big Willie Style still here? If he's not here, then I don't need to touch on oil. I don't need to touch on CDL drivers. The only reason why I was going to go to CDL is because of him. He holds a CDL and he wanted me to talk about it. What's up, man? Welcome to the live, Guerrero. Welcome to the live, man. Welcome to the live. Um, Guerrero, are you a hand? Are you already out here in the oil field, or are you trying to come out here to the oil field? Oh snap! We up there at 21. We at 21. Talk to me, Guerrero. What's up, Yella? I've seen you before. What's up, Junior? Thomas, what's going on? I have no idea why the algorithm started pushing my content, but it did. Nevertheless, I'm Hard Hat, helping people get six-figure jobs out in the oil and gas industry. If you're trying to get into the oil field and earn six figures a year, go ahead and subscribe, watch the sub-only videos, and apply to the jobs that I recommend. Right now, I'm on Indeed right now. I am on Indeed. Thank you, user447, for following me. I'm on Indeed right now. Right now, I am on Indeed, and I am actively searching for jobs right now that are entry level. I was going to go to the CDL, but my guy who is a CDL driver is no longer on the live. So I'm about to stay on the entry level positions. Right now, I'm in Orla. Guerrero, I'm just waiting on my hazmat. DPS said it might take up to 90 days for my license to get it. How long have you been driving? Oh, okay. Juanita, you're here, so I'm not going to stay on entry level. I'm going to go to hazmat. I'm going to go to CDL jobs. Okay, guys, if you are so I'm right now, guys, I'm focusing on CDL jobs. I'm only focusing on CDL jobs. Y'all are going to have to wait until I come back to the hands, the general laborers, okay? Y'all are going to have to wait. I will come back. So I'm going to be on the live about 38 more minutes cuz I have to pee. So I'll be on the live another 38 minutes. I'll be talking about jobs that I recommend. The reason why I'm doing this is because there's less than 40 people on the live. There's less than 40 people on the live. And if you're interested in getting these jobs, it's not as much competition. Versus if I was to put a post out and I would just shoot my content that I want to go viral, a minute video or a 30-second video talking about a job, it'll be thousands of people who would apply to those jobs. So since there's less than 40 people on this live and there's a small amount of people on here, I'm going to go ahead and share with you all jobs. But we're going to go to CDL drivers. I'll come back to the entry level or general laborers in a second. Nick, thanks for the follow. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to stay in Orla. I'm going to stay in Orla, Texas. Orla, Texas. Okay, so if you want to do this exercise with me, guys, go to Indeed.com or go to Indeed on your app. You may need to use a different cellular device or a computer or a laptop. I mean or an iPad or something like that. Okay. Hey, listen, I'm everything Apple. Okay. I've got Apple laptop. I've got Apple cell phone. I've got Apple mouse. I've got iPad. And the phone that I'm using for this live is an iPhone 12. So I'm appled up, okay? I'm appled up. So let's go to Indeed, guys. We're gonna go to Indeed. I want you in the search. I want you to put Orla, Texas. Why is my mouse not connecting? I have Bluetooth on. All right. All right. I'm connected now, guys. I think. What the hell? Connection lost. Why? I got a low battery. That's what it is. Mother. Mother. All right. Motherfucker. Um. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go to Indeed. Use a different device because if you try to go on to Indeed on your phone, it could exit out of this live. Okay. I just got my CDL. I got my tankers. I'm just waiting on my background check for the hazmat. All right. Be patient. Like it's not a big deal. Took like 60 days, and that's one of the reasons why I was out of work for 3 months in 2024. Was it 24 or 23? It was 24. 24 or 23. I don't remember. But I didn't work 3 months out of like the year. Yeah, it was 24. I didn't work 3 months out of the year and I still grossed 99,000. What's up, Lisa? Welcome to the live. So let's go to Indeed. We're going to put in the area or location, Orla, Texas. Let's just do a simple search CDL. CDL driver, CDL truck driver. I'm going to say CDL driver. All right. Simple search. Orla, Texas, guys. All right. I'm always going to tell you this. I will always stand by this. Fuck sand. Aramar, welcome to the live. I know why I got flagged now. So you know, if you want to get into oil and gas industry and like you're super desperate, then sand, I get it. Like get into sand, do sand, but sand, you're not making no money. Okay, you're not going to make any money. You're not making money doing sand. I don't know why there's thousands of people who haul sand. We need it. We need sand to frac. Like we need you guys, but it doesn't pay. If you're going to haul sand, you might as well get a job back home. Like, why haul sand out here in the oil field when you can make the same amount of money and be close to your family, your friends, your loved ones, women? Like, why? Okay. But nevertheless, a lot of people, I'm going to tell you why there's so many people who do sand. Because as an entrepreneur or a business owner, you get your own truck, you get your own authority, you have your own business, you want to start your own, like, you want to do your own thing out here. I started my own oil field company hauling sand. And so they're hauling sand because they're under their own authority. That is why it's the easiest way to start a business in the oil and gas industry. But nobody does it right. Nobody does it right. They're not business minded. They're labor minded. They make a lot of money, so they invest in a truck and they feel like they started their own company. Okay. To be honest with you guys, you're supposed to do the brunt work the first six or so months. Then you're supposed to get out of the truck. You're supposed to get out of the truck. You're supposed to get out of the truck or you're supposed to get another truck. So the money that you make in that 6 months, you don't spend it on cars or toys. You save it up so you buy another truck. You buy another truck and you pay somebody else to drive that truck. You're supposed to grow, but nobody does that. In sand, they don't do that, right? Your job is to start the company and get out slowly but surely back out. Nobody knows how to run a company out here in the oil and gas industry, okay? But nevertheless, the reason why there's so many sand haulers out here is because it's the easiest. All you need is a tractor. That's all you need is a tractor. You don't need a pump. You're hauling box trailers. You're hauling boxes, sand boxes. Now, pneumatic, of course, you're going to need the whole wet kit. You're going to need a pump, but the hydraulic or the PTO. But if you want to start a company in the oil and gas industry, the easiest way to do it is get a truck and haul sand. It's so easy. All right. That's why there's so many sand haulers out here. But the reason why I bring that up is because whenever you look up CDL jobs in the West Texas oil field, whenever you look for a job for and you have a CDL, but you have no endorsements, you don't have tanker, you don't have hazmat, sand, hauling sand boxes is the easiest way that you can get in. You'll get hired like that. The reason why I tell you guys not to hit me up if you have a CDL is because all you have to do is freaking apply to haul sand. You're hired. You're hired. You're hired. If you want to get into the oil field, you're hired. Plain and simple. I always tell you, once you get out here, do your 90 days, work hard hauling sand, find a better opportunity. If you just want to get out into the oil field, haul your sand, that 90 days, look for a better opportunity. Well, the last 20 days, look for another opportunity. It'll be easy, okay? It'll be easy. Now you have oil field experience, you just transition, okay? Sand is the easiest way that you can get into the oil and gas industry. If you have a CDL, sand is the easiest way. With that being said, nobody fucking likes you guys. Nobody. Get out the way, get out the road. You're in the way. We hate you guys. On the leash roads, you're always in the way. Nobody likes you guys. All right. So let's move on. The reason why I brought that up is because whenever we do the search on Indeed, if you're just here, if you're just joining, thank you for following me, Eddie, and I appreciate that. But we're on Indeed right now. So if you have a laptop, if you have an iPad, if you have another cell phone that you can use, make sure that you open that up. Go to Indeed. We're in Orla, Texas. We did a simple search, CDL driver, CDL driver. What populates? Sand jobs. So here's one pneumatic tanker driver. I already know sand. From my experience, it's a sand job. But if you look at it, it says $1,800 to $2,500 a week. That's no money. Again, let me go ahead and humble myself. I do apologize for saying that. For a lot of people, that's a lot of money, right? For a lot of people, $2,000 a week, that's a lot of money. Like $1,800 a week, that's a lot of money. And so, I want to speak with the utmost humility when I say that. Starting out entry level, that may be good for you. But a lot of us who have been in the oil and gas industry for a long time, like, we just do a little bit better than that. Okay. So that's why I said that it's no money. Oscar, thank you for purchasing the subscription. I appreciate that. But more than anything, you invest in yourself. So whether you're a laborer or you are like a hand or an entry level applicant or a CDL driver, I've got jobs for you on the sub only. So sub only content is why you subscribed. Give me a second, you guys. It's asking me to confirm that I'm a real person. All right. All right. So it had me do this stupid thing. All right. So let's keep looking, guys. So again, CDL drivers. I gave you a good nugget there. Like if you're trying to get into the oil field, the oil and gas industry, sand is the easiest way to get in. But we just fucking hate you guys. All right. I'll probably get flagged again for hate speech. I don't care. We hate sand haulers. There's a lot of you guys. There's too many of you guys. But at the same time, we need you. All right. CDL owner, operator, driver, frac sand, easy. I told you. CDL Class A owner, operator, driver, frac sand, 8,000 to 12,000. But they don't tell you that you have to lease out your truck. That's, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how much that is. Maybe 1,000 a month. I'm not too sure. You got to pay insurance. You got to pay for your own fuel. You've got to pay for it. Like 8 to 12,000. It sounds great, guys. Right? If you're an owner operator, I can make $8 to $12,000 a week. That is accurate. But when you factor in all your expenses, you're not making that fucking money. You're not making it. So, anyways, y'all haul sand if y'all want to, man. Owner operators, $7,000 a week. Say what? Fuck out of here. Oilfield pneumatic class A, like that's. I mean,
If you see this, if y'all are on Indeed, you're going to see all the sand jobs that are available. OTR truck driver lease purchase. Oh fuck no. We don't do over the road, guys. We're not doing over the road. The reason why we're not doing over the road because it doesn't pay. The only way that over the road pays is if you never come home. Like you don't have a life, you never come home. We're not driving over the road. Truck wise insurance, welcome up, welcome up, welcome up. So let's keep going. So we are on Indeed right now. We're doing a search for oil and gas jobs that pertain to CDL drivers. CDL truck drivers, 8K sign-on bonus, sign-on existing teams, Covenant Transport. That's not an oil field job. CDL flatbed lease purchase driver, no. Flatbed truck driver, no. Poor boys transport, no. I'm looking for a Family Dollar. I'm looking for jobs, $1,400 a week. That was a Family Dollar. That's not oil field. I'm looking for jobs that I would recommend. So y'all are listening to me right now. I'm doing this live. Like this is not planned. I'm doing this live. Opportunities for OTR open deck drivers. We're not doing that. CDL truck driver transition bonus Smoky Point. So mind you, whenever I did this search, it was Orla, Texas, and it was CDL driver. I didn't have anything to do with oil and gas, CDL driver, anything like that. So let's change the location. We're gonna go to Odessa. Odessa. Let's go to Odessa, and we're gonna keep the same job search, okay, which is CDL driver. Hazmat pump operator, heavy haul truck driver, Class A CDL refined fuel driver. So if you've got a hazmat tanker, pilot flying J, $28 to $31 an hour. All right. Almost all of these jobs, you're looking at 12-hour shifts. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, Jake. Uniquely. Wait a minute. Uniquely. What's up, Tongo? Boy, it's Tongo blasting. Um, so most all of these jobs are 12-hour shifts, so just kind of bank on that. Westico is another fuel hauling. Um, they haul fuel, diesel, clear. Diesel and gasoline. Truck route driver, class A, B. I'm trying to find regular job, vacuum truck. Okay. So, Tall City Well Services, vacuum truck driver. When you think of vacuum truck driver, it doesn't necessarily have to be hazmat. So, um, if you have tanker endorsement, this right here is a great opportunity. 24 to $32 an hour. If you don't have any oil field experience, you can expect to get $24 an hour. If you all are just joined, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, Jediath Adams. So my name is Hardhead. I help people get high-paying jobs in the oil and gas industry, six-figure earning jobs in the oil and gas industry. And so right now, I am actively working on finding jobs for CDL drivers on Indeed. So if you want to follow along, you have another electronic device, go ahead and pick up that electronic device and follow along with me. I am um, I'm searching right now on Indeed. So this is live. Vacuum truck driver is a driver position where you don't need a hazmat, but you do need tanker. Kill truck driver, a winch truck driver. Y'all don't know what those big tanks are, but winch truck drivers is also another position where you don't necessarily need a a hazmat endorsement. Thank you for following me, Xavier. I don't mind the 12-hour shift. That's money. Exactly. Like if the steak strand shared the live. Thank you for sharing the live, Jake. But listen, if you if you don't want to work long hours, then this isn't for you. Fuel transport driver. Again, this is a hazmat and tanker position. Rolfson Oil, like they're hiring, like they're actively hiring. The only thing about Rolfson is their application process. Like their HR, when the recruiter reaches out to you, you have to say the right things to get hired. You have to say the right things to get hired. If you're interested in that, let me know. Reach out to me on my DMs. But if they give you a call, they're going to do a screening. Like their whole HR, the hiring process is very tedious. They want to find the right candidates that are not going to fuck them on the road. Okay. So if you do have an opportunity to work with Rolfson, you probably want to reach out to me so you don't fumble the job interview. CDL Frac Sand Company driver, Resource Transport LLC, Resource Transport LLC. Resource Transport LLC is a frac sand company driver position. They are urgently hiring. They are urgently hiring. I'm going to do about 6 more minutes on CDL drivers, guys, and then I'm going to pivot back to entry level positions. The reason why is because I really got to pee and I'm going to jump off. 5 minutes. Class A CDL driver, hazmat endorsement, and air brake. I don't know what that is. This is SWM International. All right. Again, this is a position that you don't need a hazmat endorsement. You don't need the X, okay? And it's a winch truck driver. The company is called Total Oilfield Rentals. All right. If you need to write this stuff down, guys, I'm going really quick because there's a lot of people where this content is not pertaining to them. And if it doesn't pertain to them, they're going to jump off and they're going to leave. So I want to make sure that I'm moving fast so I can get to everybody. All right. Atlas Energy Solutions, that is a sand hauling position. Vacuum truck driver, you're going to need a tanker endorsement. If you have tanker endorsement, Marshall Energy Logistics LLC. Y'all need to be quick. Write this stuff down. Write it down. Marshall Energy Logistics LLC. This position is in Odessa, Texas. $23 to $25 an hour, 60 to 70 hours a week. All right. Lighthouse Environmental. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, let's go to the next page. General bus driver. Hell no. Crude oil driver. Crude oil drivers make a pretty decent amount of money, especially if you're owner operator. If you get paid by the load, I would stay away from it. But crude oil, this one is LPC Crude 3 LLC. LPC Crude 3 LLC. LPC Crude LLC. If you have tanker and hazmat, $27 to $29 an hour hauling crude oil. Texas Pride Fuels, not the best company, but you will get hired. Texas Pride Fuels, not a good company, but you will get hired. A vacuum truck driver, operator class CDL, a Baytan, BAY, space tan, TAN, like you're getting a suntan, Baytan Services LLC. Again, it's a tanker position. If you have your CDL, $24 to $30 an hour. Woo, this one's 50 to 60 hours per week. That's pretty shit. All right. Turtle and Total Trucking, Petro Mechanic. Okay. The last recommendation that I want to give you guys who are CDL drivers, if you are interested in doing this, only if you are interested in doing this, only if you are interested in doing this. So being an equipment operator is another way. Heavy equipment operator, frac equipment operator, that is another way that you can find positions for yourself. Ishmael, thank you for the subscription. But more so, it's really an investment in yourself. So you should be patting yourself on the back. Make sure that you are applying to any of the jobs that you qualify for on the sub-only content. So after I jump off this live, watch the sub-only content and apply to those positions where you fit. So when you frac sand, when you search for jobs, frac equipment operator, I don't like that because I'm still getting cement operator. Patterson UTI is a good position. Cement operator, Patterson UTI is a great company to work for, especially since they partnered with Next Tier Energy Services, Next Tier Oilfield Services, whatever they were. Golly, there's a lot of positions, guys. I'm going to name out a bunch of these positions. All right, y'all just stick with me, okay? Where's the sub-only content? You'll see it. All right, you'll see it. So on my main page, I don't even have my iPad on. Ain't that a B? I'm going to show you on my iPad, guys. Hold on. Yeah, that's awesome. It doesn't even say where the sub-only content is on that one. I'm going to show you. It's on the bottom left corner of every video that I have. Well, on this on the sub only videos, it'll show you a little message that says sub only. Bottom left corner. Not all the videos have that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, guys, my time is running low. I've got 15 minutes. I need to get to the other content, which is the entry level positions. I'm gonna show you right now where the sub only content is. Of course, I don't have freaking service on here. That's crazy. I need 200 more subscribers to go ahead and reach 2,000. To be honest with you guys, I don't really care. Device added to account. I really don't care about subscribers. I care about helping people. But nevertheless, damn it. I need to change my screen to dark mode, but you can't really see it. All right, so yeah, you can't really see it. All right. So at the bottom left corner, at the bottom left, you're not going to be able to see it. Hold on. I'm going to try to find a dark video. Okay. This video right here. This video right here is a sub only video. You see at the bottom left of the corner? It's right, motherfucker. It's right here in the corner. Okay, there's that. It says sub only. Okay, so the videos that have sub only, those are the videos that I want you all to watch, and I need you to apply to those jobs if you qualify. And a lot of them are entry level. I only have like a few for CDL, but for the most part, I only post jobs that are entry level. All right, I only post jobs that are entry level. So sub only content, apply to the jobs. Apply to those jobs. I'm gonna get back on target here in a minute, guys. I'm going back to my live. Do we have 10,000 likes yet? We're only at 3. Give me to 10,000, please. I would appreciate it if y'all get me to 10,000. Okay, so there's a lot of jobs on here. Thank you, Avery. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. So there's a lot of jobs on here, guys. I want you to get a pen and paper. I need you to write this down, okay? These are the companies that I highly recommend. Carlo, no, it wasn't Carlo. It was User, and I want to say it was another guy who's no longer on here. He's CDL driver. You guys asked me any companies that I recommend. I'm going to give you 2 companies that I recommend right now. Write this down, okay? Don't put it in your notes on your phone. I need you to write it down, pen and paper. First one is Patterson UTI or Next Tier. Patterson UTI or Next Tier. Okay, that is the number one company that I highly recommend. Patterson UTI or Next Tier. Okay, Patterson bought Next Tier, so essentially they're the same company. It's really Patterson, but they haven't changed all their signage over to Patterson yet. So some postings could be Patterson, some could be Next Tier, but for the most part, it's all Patterson UTI, guys. That's the number one company that I want you all to look up. So if you go to Indeed and you're looking for jobs, go to Patterson UTI, look for that company, Patterson UTI, and look for all the jobs that they have to offer. That is in West Texas, that is in South Texas, that is in Colorado, that is in wherever they have jobs. Patterson UTI or Next Tier. Okay? That's the number one company that I want you all to look up. That is the number one company that I recommend. Another good company is Pico Technologies. Let me see. Before I give you my other one that I recommend, give me a second. Yeah, man. Test tank operator. Patterson just has a lot of great jobs and opportunities, man. Like, get with them. Next year, energy services. Next year, I don't know, power solution. Next year, the company is legit. Right. So what did I say? Patterson, Edge OFS. I'm looking for something specific on Indeed, guys. I'm looking to see if a company is offering a position because I don't want to put them out there and they're not hiring for the position. So give me a second. If y'all are appreciating the content, like if y'all are like really getting value from today's live, let me know. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you are gaining value from this live. The reason why I say that is because if I need to pivot or create different content, I'll do that. But I need to know if y'all aren't getting anything from this live. If you're not appreciating this, then I don't want to continue doing it in the future. All right, Guerrero. All right, user. Good, 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 good. All right. The other company, y'all ready for the company number two? Top G. Welcome, Top G. Man, boy, Top G is in the building. What's up, man? What's up? All right. So the other company that I recommend is Select Water Transfer, especially for you guys who are entry level. Um, Strap. I'm taking notes on what content I need to create to kind of educate you guys. So the other company is Select Energy Trans. Oh no, it's Select Water Transfer or Treatment. Water Solutions. Select Water Solutions. So they've got both CDL driving positions where you don't need a tanker and hazmat, or you don't need hazmat, but they have also Ivan. Welcome to the live, bro. Welcome, welcome, Ivan. They have CDL positions and they have labor positions, and they're both entry level. So if you need an entry level position, they offer both of those at the CDL position and at the hands. Okay. Select Water Transfer, Water Solutions. Now, when I first worked for them, they were Select Water Treatment, Select Water Transfer, Water Transfer. All right. That was in 2014, my very first job in the oil and gas industry. They're the shiznick. All right. They're a good company. They're a reputable company. All right. That is a company that they're a good company. All right. They're solid. All right. They have stake. They have a future. Right. They're not going to be here today and possibly gone tomorrow. They're going to be here. As long as oil is pumping in West Texas and exists, Select Water Transfer is going to be here. Water Solutions is going to be here. All right. They're probably the leading water treatment in the oil and gas industry in West Texas, in Texas, period. That is how far I will go. You got XRI, you got other water treatment or solutions and transfer. Select is probably top tier. All right, they're probably the most expensive to hire too. All right, because they've been around, because they have so much. Like, I'm gonna get off of Select's nuts. All right. So you have Select Water Solutions, and you also have Patterson UTI. All right, those two companies are the ones that I stand on. I just really stand on them. All right, they're great companies. I can name some other ones. I'm not going to. I've given you all a lot. I need to go to entry level positions, and that's where I'm going right now. Let's go to if you're doing this exercise with me, we're on Indeed, we're on location, we're on Odessa, Texas. I want you just to put a simple search oil field. All right, oil field. I want you to put in a simple search, and the search is oil field. All right. Other entry level positions, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Is roustabout? Can't comment. Why can't I comment? can't comment. Oh, let me go ahead and open it up, man. I'm gonna open up the comments for everybody. So even if you're not subscribed, I'm gonna open it up. Jorge, thank you for sharing the live. I don't know why you shared it. I hope it was for something good. Sometimes people share the live to show my supervisors or my managers they're already watching. They're already hip to it. So, but Jorge, I hope you had good intentions for sharing the live. I appreciate that. I'm opening up the comments for everybody to comment. Let me see here, and it might get kind of chaotic.
Keep a steady hand. Okay. I was going to put roustabout. Okay, that's what I was going to put in the comments. So let's go ahead and I'm going to put in this entry level position that you can look up or you can search for in on Indeed for entry level positions. Okay, it's called roustabout. All right. That position, like, unless you're in the oil field or you know about the oil and gas industry, that position right there, you're not going to know what it means. Like, you're not going to know. Yeah, no problem. You're not going to know that position is an entry level. It's a labor. It's a hand. It's a hand. Okay. Roustabout for a bunch of you all is a perfect position. It's the perfect entry level position. Roustabout is you. All right. So in the future, not today, I'm not searching it. Roustabout, look it up. It was for my uncle to look for a job in oil field. Awesome. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I love it. Roustabout ain't for the weak. None of these jobs are necessarily for the weak. None of them are. Okay. Whether it's long hours, it's a long time away from family and friends, it's dealing with poor management or support. It's dealing with a bunch of testosterone. Like, a lot of these jobs are not for the weak. So a lot of these people that are following me, who are watching my content, they're not worried about hard work and long hours. They want to eat. They want to make money. They want to earn six figures. Uh-oh. Let me see.
The microphone goes out like that, guys. But if it does, just let me know. Like, hey, tell me the audio sucks or I can't hear you. This man is full of it. Damn, I'm full of it. Really? Ready to make bread? He doesn't help? Laugh out loud? Damn, Denver, that's how you feel about me? Okay. So yeah, roustabout is a great position, guys. Going back to Indeed. Okay, so I'm leaving the chat. I'm going back to Indeed. Um, so Lobo Services, y'all should be having a pen and paper, writing this stuff down if you're trying to get into the oil and gas industry. All right. Roustabout Lobo Services. All right, Lobo Services. $18 to $24 an hour. If you have no oil field experience, expect to make that $18 an hour. Um, Field safety technician. That is another entry level position. Field safety technician is another entry level position. All right. Okay. So right here, there is a job called truck driver DOT next. Okay. I'm gonna let me see if I can blow it up. I'm gonna blow it up and then I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. All right. So the letters are gonna be backwards because of the screen, but I want you to look at this job posting right here. Okay. You kind of read it backwards. Okay. All right. That next NEX, that's next here. Do y'all see that there? All right. Truck driver DOT next. That stands for next tier. How do I know that? Because this Patterson UTI. So Patterson UTI and next tier are one. All right. So great company. I just wanted to go ahead and show you all so you know. Thank you for following Beauty. Beauty. Wait a minute. Beauty. So I appreciate the follow. Um, Service specialist, natural gas power solutions, $25 an hour. Service specialist sounds like a mechanic or a technician. Let me look at this real quick, guys. $25 an hour is really good in the oil field. Why? Because we're working 12 to 14 hours a day. And that's a lot of hours if you're not driving, because that can be over 100 hours a week. It can get pretty crazy. So $25 an hour is really good. Experience in maintenance, yeah. So, if you got maintenance or anything like that, a background, HVAC or anything like that, will lose their subscription benefits soon. All right, Carlo, you're gonna lose your benefits. Carlo keep popping in and out. What's up, Brian? Service specialist is like a mechanic, more of a skill or a trade. Got to have your own tools when you come out here, guys. Let me see here. Heavy haul truck driver, measurement technician, regional HSE manager, nitrogen pump, outside sales rep. You guys, I'm looking for entry level oil and gas jobs. Entry level oil and gas jobs. Entry level oil and gas jobs. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm currently working on finding entry level oil and gas jobs. Welcome to the live. If you're just popping in, my name is Hard Hat. I help people get oil and gas jobs. That's what I do. Why? Because oil and gas pays. Frac specialist, Champion X. I feel like Champion X is a new company coming out that is trying to start frac, like trying to frac operational specialist in Odessa, Texas. Okay, so if you guys, even if you don't have a CDL, apply to this job, Champion X. They're looking for guys who have CDLs, probably because they move their own equipment. But Champion X, that's one company. Frac specialist is the job title. Okay. The reason why I say that is because 90% of the time you are not driving when you're a frac specialist, when you're working on frac. Flowback operator, it can be an entry level position. It's really good. It's really easy after you rig up and rig down. It's super cake. Don't expect to get $25, $26 an hour though. Freestyle mobile detailing. I'm naming these companies. Champion X is the name of the company. I'm naming the companies. Just listen. Write this stuff down. Don't try to remember it. Don't try to look it up in real time. Write it down because I'm going really quick. All right. I was supposed to be off this live 2 minutes ago, but we're up to 36 people, above my average of 25. And so I'm going to stick around. Do these even though I need a pee really bad. Do these companies require you to live a certain amount of miles? I'm in DFW area. Most of these, especially the larger companies, they offer housing. They have to, because they know that there's not enough people in these small towns like Orla, Texas, Mentone, Pecos. There's not enough people in these towns to carry the oil and gas industry. Okay, what's the jobs like for frac specialists? It's labor. You know what I mean? It's labor. Their hands. It's labor. It could be pump maintenance. Like, there's a lot of things that I could tell you that you may not know about because you're not in the oil field, or I don't know if you're in the oil field. These companies are hiring. Absolutely. I'm only talking about jobs that are hiring. I'm only talking about companies that are hiring. I'm only talking about entry level positions that people like you, like who are following me, would qualify for. I'm not going to put a position up here where you need to have oil and gas experience, where you need to have oil field experience. Why? Because most of the people that I help are entry level workers, entry level hands. Beauty, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. I want to get up to 10,000, guys. I would appreciate it. Like, that's just a personal goal that I have. All right, good, Bill. I appreciate you following the instructions. No, they're in Odessa. They're in Orla. They're all over in West Texas. But right now I'm in Odessa. The location I'm searching for is Odessa. If y'all want to, y'all can wait. Y'all can wait till I come back. I gotta go to the bathroom. So if y'all wait, I'll continue the live. As long as we're being productive, as long as y'all are getting value from the live, I'll keep it going. Jacob says that he'll wait. Number 2 person, Damn, you must have been on the live. How long have you been on the live? If you're number 2, you've been on the live for at least 15 minutes. Beauty, yes, we will wait. Go to the bathroom. And the toilet emoji. It's a number 1, so I appreciate the live. Are y'all gonna give me the 10,000 while I'm Champion X is the name of the company. Frac specialist is the name of that position. Let me get like 2 more. Like I'm addicted to this shit. Crude oil, no. Safety technician, Shepherd Safety, $18 an hour. All right, so safety technician. The reason why I want to emphasize this job is because it's urgently hiring. A lot of women get into safety because it's light duty. Like it's not as like you don't need a whole bunch of strength. All right, so this is safety technician, urgently hiring. That's what I look for. Urgently hiring. Okay. I've been on live 20 minutes. That's why you're number 2. There's somebody who is number 1 though, who's been on the live longer than 20 minutes. Interesting. It's probably one of my creep. It's probably my ex-wife. That's you, Claudia. I know it's you. Okay. So yeah, safety technician, Shepherd SH. Write this down. There's some people that are following my instructions. I appreciate that. So I'm talking to you. Shepherd Safety Services. SHEPHERD. 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 I'll do some penitentiary stuff, y'all. You ready? SHEPHERD. Oh, E. What is R? R is like a gang sign. R and then D. All right, that's how we do Shepherd Safety Services. That's what they do in prison. Those guys that really know how to do that stuff, been in there for a long time, be like, pop, 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 be able to spell stuff out, be talking to the other dorms. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I'm at a man can't freestyle. Let me give y'all one more job before I go to the bathroom. These are all entry level laborer hands, entry level jobs, not truck driver jobs, not CDL. Compressed natural gas, CNG driver, West Texas oilfield sand hauler, pump operator. Let's check out pump operator. Let me see if you need a CDL for that. Full time. Damn, that's it. Gladiator Energy. That's in Orla, isn't it? Gladiator. They have a yard in Orla or Pecos, between Pecos and Orla, I think. Gladiator is dedicated to our core values. Communicate. Yeah, who cares? Operated coil tubing control console. So I think you need to have some experience. Coil tubing. Basically, you do coil tubing. Prerequisites: rig up, rig down sequence, and coil tubing operation. Fuck it, guys. I mean, I don't see anything that rotational schedule. Coil tubing floor to crown lift, able to lift 50 pounds. We will not be providing employment sponsorship for this opportunity. All right. So a lot of times you'll see jobs. They'll say that this one here says we will not. Let me go ahead and point y'all to where I'm at. Okay. So I'm on pump operator, Midland, Texas, Edge OFS. Edge OFS. Edge OFS. Now, I don't really focus on offshore drilling because that's not what I specialize in. I have no experience in offshore oil and gas. I have none. Zero. All right, so that's a pump operator is a position for Edge OFS. Now, let me remind you guys. Thank you, Beauty. I appreciate you, Buns. Whenever you are, whenever you are applying to these jobs, you need to be applying on Indeed, dropping your resume, and then you need to be going to the website. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So my light went out. Um, So make sure that you all are applying on Indeed and going to the website. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, it's freaking a lot. I know it's a lot. Okay? It's a lot. Let me see these comments, guys, because I knew they would be going. Like, I knew they. Pecos and Midland, and those are Odessa or West Texas. Are you ever? No, I haven't. Good morning or not. Oh, that's my job. I do barges and gas plants too, but I just work on all the fire panels and fire. That's Gladiator. I used to work for that company. Okay, Oscar. Okay. Extinguishers, great career in oil and gas safety rep also. Okay, I appreciate that, Rock. I didn't know anything about it, so I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that information. Carlos, welcome to live. Beauty is holding it down. Let me go ahead and creep on Beauty real quick, guys. Let me go ahead and creep on her because she's really working hard to get my attention, and she just got it. Beauty, I'm gonna let you know right now. If you're a grenade, I'm gonna fire your ass up. She hasn't even followed me. Y'all, give me a second. I've got to look into this Beauty character. I've been on live an hour and 41 minutes, guys. An hour and 41 minutes. Woo! Yeah, it's pretty crucial. I can't freaking get it. I can't do it. Like, I don't know why, but let me try my iPad, guys. I'm going to try my iPad. Everybody go to Beauty's profile. I see you. Beauty 1059. What does 1059 mean? 11,000 people must nurse specializing in LASIK surgery? Oh man, I don't know. This is a catfish. I don't know what she looks like. I mean, I call catfish, guys. She don't have her Instagram on there either. I call catfish. Is this you right here? I swear this was going to be my anthem today until I saw eyes that balance adversity builds character. Yeah, I don't know what you look like. Okay. Man, I'm getting hungry, guys. I might have to get a shake. What does 1059 stand for before I go to the bathroom? Y'all, I'm going to resume. We're going to get back on topic. I'm going to take a break from looking up content. But when we get back on it, y'all get a pen and paper and write this stuff down. All right? Write this stuff down. Edge OFS pump operator, coil tubing is the job. Like, I'm familiar with coil tubing, but I wasn't familiar with like the pump operator. That's like a general position. So prerequisite comprehensive knowledge and coil tubing operation sequence. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily entry level position. Oh, this is where I was going. Um, we will not be providing employment sponsorship for this opportunity. So there are some people who don't have legal status here in the United States, and they'll get like they need sponsorship, or they have a work visa, a work permit, and so they have legal grounds to work, right? But they're not citizens. They're not U.S. citizens. Thank you, Israel. So some of these companies will tell you that we don't fuck with you in the nicest way. So basically, what this company here is saying is, we don't fuck with you. We will not be providing employment sponsorship for this opportunity. We don't fuck with you. So that's what that's saying, guys. Yeah, so now I'm going to go to the bathroom. With that being said, I'm going to the bathroom. We have 42 people right here. 43. We have 40 people on the live right now. I better not have no less than 35 when I get back. Damn, I still got the mic on. I hope it doesn't reach. No, let me go ahead and leave it over here. Y'all might hear some tinkling. Y'all might hear some shit I don't know. I might have gas. All right. Okay. 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 I mean, we're about 3 people under, but it's all good. It's all good. Um, Beauty, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. So, a lot of times, what happens with that, I'm going to tell you what happens. A lot of times, women share the videos that I have because they want their man or their boyfriend or their brother or their cousin to get a good job in the oil field. So, usually, when women share the video, it's usually with one person like, nigga, you need to get out here and go to the oil field with your broke ass. It never fails. It never fails. But nevertheless, that's why I'm here. I want to help people. My content is for the broke man. My content is for the broke man who needs to level up, take care of his kids, take care of child support, take care of his home. That's why I create this content. So, I mean, share it with him. Definitely share it with him. Bro, can somebody join the oil field if they have a legit prescription from their doctor? Yeah, it happens all the time. But you need to make sure that you are telling your supervisor, your manager, well, what man camp are you at? That's kind of creepy, bro. I'm at a man camp. Anything more further in detail is kind of creepy. Um, let me put the battery back on this light just in case I'm going to be on another 45 minutes. I'm gonna plug this battery in because I'm dark as fuck. If I miss your comment, guys, I don't answer. I don't address your comment. Just put it back in the chat. I'll come back to it. One of the reasons why I keep the chat on subscription only sometimes is because the chat just goes off. Like right now, it's pretty legit. It's pretty steady. It's not crazy, but sometimes the chat is going off. Like everybody's commenting. Right now, I've got a couple of people who are watching me who are creeping. Probably co-workers who haven't chimed in and said, hey, listen, we work together. So they drive in and watch my content. I got people in their bunks, in the beds, watching my content. I work with this fucker, right? So I got a couple of supervisors who are watching my content, getting entertained on the value that I'm offering. Welcome. Welcome. Logan, what's going on? I wanted to take a break from the Indeed stuff. I was almost getting burnt out, so as soon as I'm ready to crank that back up, I'll let y'all know. Humble, humble must know me. Humble, you know me. Let me find out. How did I call you out, Humble? It's not just you, man. I just know. I just know because I've got a lot of people who follow me who are out here in the oil field, and it's all good. It's all good. What's the name of y'all company in Midland and Odessa? Why are you wearing a hard hat? You not on the pad? It's branding, man. Nah, I don't. Man, I work at a rental car company. Oh, okay. Bro, if your doctor prescribes a prescription that is deemed a narcotic, can you still work? It depends. When you say narcotic, you're using the word terminology. You're gonna have me put in my professional background in here. All right, so let me go ahead and switch modes. So what you're essentially talking about is a controlled substance, like a controlled medication. So these are medications that are deemed controlled substances. And so if your doctor prescribes you a controlled medication, it depends on what type of mind altering or physical altering ramifications it has. Like if it makes you drowsy and you're a driver, most likely, if you tell your employer before you get employed or during orientation that you take these medications, they're going to assess to see if it is a liability for them. No employer, just think about this, guys. Think about this. I'm not saying this is you. You may not have a CDL, but me as a CDL driver, if I'm taking, I'm saying drugs, they are drugs. But if I'm taking prescribed drugs or controlled drugs prescribed from my doctor that could cause drowsiness or, lethargic or a drowsiness, like it could cause me to get sleepy on the road. It can be a liability for the company. They may say, "Hey, whoa, 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 whoa." You know what I mean? So, yes and no. It just depends on what kind of control. Like if you're taking Adderall, which is a controlled substance, but it helps you concentrate and focus, it shouldn't be an issue. All right. I take muscle relaxers. Okay, so what do muscle relaxers do? Like you have to make sure that you are filling in the blanks there. What are the side effects of muscle relaxers? What are the possible side effects of muscle relaxers? Then apply it to your job duties. Then apply it to HR and how they would deem you a risk or liability to the company. If they feel like you're going to be like you're working in a warehouse, you're taking these muscle relaxers or these pain medications responsibly, and it's at a very low dosage. Like that is a HR thing, and there's lots of things that go, like lots of things that go into the equation on that. I have a CDL, but I don't want to drive. I just want to be a normal guy. I mean, I don't know what normal guy is, but you don't want to drive. I get that. Okay, cool. There's plenty of jobs out here, oil and gas, that you don't have to drive. I'm also a CDL driver in the oil field. Like, okay. If you get piss test randomly, if you get piss test, you're screwed, bro. Like, period. Like, you're screwed. Now, if you tell your employer prior to you getting the piss test and they know that you take these controlled substances, these controlled prescribed meds, and they still hire you, you're good. All right. Do you need SNY experience? I don't know what that SNY is. You are super cool. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, Rod. Oh, do you need any? For some jobs, yes. For the jobs that I post, no. Let me go ahead. Like, I can't keep up with the comments on my actual live, so let me go ahead and go back. I was told a lot of the higher ups are on pain meds, and nobody bothers him as they have a prescription. I don't know about higher ups, guys. Like, I don't know. Is it recommended to have your CDL before applying, or will they teach you on the spot? No, they won't teach you on the spot. The reason why a lot of these companies won't teach you how to drive or take you to school or pay for your school right off the bat is because as soon as you get your CDL, you're dipping. All right. As soon as you learn how to drive a truck and get your CDL, you're gonna look for other positions. Like you're gonna look for other opportunities. Like, damn, I got my CDL. What else is out there? Like these companies are not dumb. What if you have your CDL and Yanny? I don't know what that Yanny is. Could drive automatics. You have a restriction? Do they have a lot of automatics? I mean, they got some. They got some companies that'll take you in with the automatic restriction. But why would they take you with an automatic restriction when they can get somebody who doesn't have an automatic restriction? All right. All right. TWIC doesn't matter out here in the oil field, guys. TWIC does not matter out here in the oil field in West Texas. If you go offshore, then that would matter. But if you're on land, that doesn't matter. If you have a CDL, is a better chance that we'll get hired? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Easy. Easy. I mean, I talked about that earlier on the live. That's true, I understand, but here are the lack drivers with a CDO. Yeah, so I mean, there is a lack. Beauty is number one gifter. Okay, girl. Jacob is second. All right. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Man, I was supposed to work out tonight, guys, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But first thing in the morning, I'm gonna get fucking fine. I'm gonna get fine as fuck. Do you have any offshore jobs? Thank you. No, I don't have any. I don't even bother with offshore. I don't have any experience and I don't like speaking about something that I don't have knowledge on. Right? So I'm sorry, I don't help out with offshore stuff. How can I get in as an entry level? It's really simple, man. Just go ahead and subscribe to this page. Subscribe to this page, and I post jobs on the sub only content for those who are trying to get into the oil and gas industry. So these are entry level positions that I post. And these are positions specifically to help people get into the oil and gas industry. So I think it's like $6 a month, somewhere around there. You can go ahead and subscribe and start watching that content and apply to those jobs. Beauty, speak for yourself. 1059. I'm still waiting to know what that 1059 means. Post some jobs that are hiring. I've already posted those jobs. Well, I didn't post them, but I'm talking about those jobs. I'm just taking a break right now because I got kind of burnt out going through Indeed. But give it a second. I'll jump back on Indeed and we'll start going through the jobs. And then I'll probably close the chat to sub only. Yeah, it does. I talk about how the oil field slows down every January, every November and December, and picks back up in January. So yeah, the oil field does slow down, and it has its slow peaks. Damn, I don't have any more liquids. I'm about to get really hungry now. Oh well. All right, are y'all ready to go back to Indeed? I got my second win, kind of, not really. So my phone is at 31%. When it gets down to 20%, it'll give me a notification. It'll pop up. Boop. And at that time, I'm going to start wrapping up the live. So right now I'm at 31%. I got 31 people on the live. If you haven't followed me on my live, or if you haven't followed me yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to go ahead and follow me. All right, go ahead and follow me. Go ahead and follow me. Go ahead and follow me. The other action item that I have for you all, I just put out another newsletter today, right before I went live. So if you are subscribed to the email, make sure that you check your email. I did post another. Um, oh man, there's a lot of go to the restroom. Hurry up, my boy. Okay, there was three comments that were filtered as inappropriate, so I had to go ahead and approve them. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. What do you think of P Wizzy? He's another oilfield content creator. I don't know P Weezy. I don't know. Is there an age limit? No, there isn't. I'm 55. There's jobs out here for everybody, guys. As long as you don't have a major disability, you can work out here. Okay? You got old people hobbling, right? You got CDL drivers, they damn near need a cane, but they're not going to get the cane because they know that they'll lose their job. But there are plenty of guys out here with disabilities. I don't know how they passed the physical, but they did. No age limit, guys. I mean, there is an age limit, but there isn't an age limit. At some point, you become disability. All right, you've got too many disabilities. You got to disclose that. Like, so that's what's up, man. You just saw me in Orla. Welcome to those that. Like, so that's what's up, man. You just saw me in Orla. Welcome to the live. Man. Somebody sent me a payment, and I don't know where it came from. Like, who sends payment at midnight, 12 o'clock? If you are on military disability, do you get restricted? No. It just depends on what your disability is, man. Like, there are plenty of military vets or people in the military that are getting disability 50%, 60%, 40%, 30%, right? And they're still working out here. So they're getting a check from the military and they're getting their regular check. I need y'all to let me know if y'all are ready to go back to Indeed, or do y'all just want to chop it up? I need some new batteries for this thing. Are y'all ready to go back to Indeed, or y'all just want to chop it up? Let me know. Oh, these are double A. I only have triple A. Shit. I'm ready. Hold on, man. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Is certification SafeLand necessary? SafeLand is very important. I needed SafeLand before I got hired, but a lot of times these companies will get you SafeLand certified as part of their orientation, like their 5 week, 6 day, whatever orientation. Excuse me. So, do you need certification SafeLand? Yes and no. Indeed, indeed. Hey, bro, what's good? What's going on, Mr. Beef? So I got a couple of people said they're ready and they want to go to Indeed. So we're gonna go to y'all want to do entry level or CDL? Do we have any CDL drivers in the chat that are looking for employment? I've got 29%. I told you I had 20%. I'm shutting it down. I have no experience. Entry level, entry level. So we're going back to entry level. So let's go to Odessa, Texas. That's where we left off. Let me try Midland now. I want to try Midland. Midland, MID. Let me put it in the chat. Y'all should know this, but that is the location that we are searching for. How is my connection unstable? Okay. All right, modem. Y'all good? I do casing. Now that's labor. You get dirty, bro. I don't like getting dirty. Ever since I got my CDL, I don't like getting dirty. Ever since I got my CDL, I don't like getting dirty. This right here is impressing me, y'all. We're going on 2 hours and it's still on. I'm very impressed with this microphone. I have a driver's license. That's good. Everybody needs to have a driver's license. Jacob, new 1996. Oh, okay. Jacob is number one. So my ex-wife is not on creeper mode right now. Is Holly Burton hiring? I don't know. You want to go on Indeed and check them out? Let's go. Holly Berry. Oh, Holly Burton. Ooh, what is that? Holly Berry. Holly Berry. All right. So Holly Burton is hiring, and they have a whole slew of positions. Field associate. I'm trying to find the entry level positions. So they have a field associate, bachelor's degree. Really? This is Midland, Texas. I'm trying to see under general supervision, provide a broad offerings. I still don't know who you are, man. So this phone, I don't have saved contacts. So Mr. Beefy Me, who just texted me, I don't have any saved contacts on this one on the iPhone 15. Now the iPhone 12 that I'm using to create this content, I have your content. So I mean, I have your phone number on there. Um, so I don't know. I still don't know who you are, Mr. Beefy. Skills are typically required through completion of an undergraduate degree in business. Okay, that's not us. Oh, okay, okay, I got you now. I know who you are now, man. I know who you are. All right. I'm gonna go to page 2. Service operator 1, 2, intelligence completions, assembly and repair tech, service specialist 3, HPS account. Like, I'm trying to find the entry level positions um for Halliburton, because Halliburton can have like a whole bunch of um jobs, but you may not qualify for them. So I'm trying to find those. HSE coordinator. That sounds like a yeah, direct supervision of operations leadership. So there's a HSE coordinator, which is health, safety, environmental, something like that. Human health and safety, environmental. So that position is $35. So that doesn't sound like an entry level position. Coordinator, general maintenance professional, hydraulic frac engineer. Like a lot of these. Let me see here, because like if you have a bachelor's degree, uh, some of these companies like Schlumberger and Halliburton, if you have a bachelor's degree, they'll train you on how to be a engineer. Bachelor's degree in STEM. So this one is like science, technology, something, and math. Discipline and a minimum 2 years of experience in PE. Operations engineering requires travel throughout the yeah. So I say all that to tell you that if you have a bachelor's degree, sometimes you can get in as a frac engineer. So just a heads up. Billing specialist. Again, I'm looking for entry level positions for Halliburton because someone asked me about them. Yes, they are hiring. Okay. U.S. Odessa, Service Operator 1, Frac Acid. All right. So anytime you see a position that says Operator 1, man, we got 42 people in here. Welcome to the live, you guys. My name is Hardhat. I help people get high paying jobs in the oil and gas industry. So anytime you see a Operator 1 position that's entry level, like it's kind of basic, right? So um, a lot of times they want CDL drivers, but you don't necessarily have to have a CDL to work frac. Sometimes they will send you to school to get your CDL, and it just depends on your mouthpiece and your work ethic. All right. So your service supervisor, field service supervisor, your supervisor out there in the field can help you get your CDL. They can send you to a school. They can they can get you set up. But you just got to be a badass worker, and you got to show them that you're going to be loyal to the company. All right, because a lot of people, I'm telling you, a lot of people get their CDL and they dip. All right, I got my CDL through working frac. All right, I worked for a company for a year. I worked for a company for a year, and I ended up finessing the female like supervisor manager, and she allowed me to go through the program that they had, and yeah, I got my CDL in 3 months. I quit. I mean, the company was going down anyway. They're out of business now. So the time that they were going out of business, um, like around that time, like right after that, they right after I got my CDL with the company, like they got shut down. Like they got shut down. Nobody would hire them for jobs. They got fired. They brought in Alamo, which is now part of Next Tier, which is now part of Patterson. All right, so yeah, we got fired. I mean, so I quit before that happened though. Going back to Halliburton and jobs. Yeah, so that's it. So I only found one Odessa, U.S. Odessa, Service Operator 1, Frac Acid. This is Halliburton, entry level position. All right. They are the one thing I'll say about Halliburton. I want to make sure that this mic is on because it should be dying soon. Been doing pipe fitting for a few years already, but I'm honestly like a better step. That's the thing about this, guys. I'm glad that you said that. One of the things that I do not do is help people get jobs who are already out here in the oil field. How far are these jobs from Dallas? 5 to 6 hours or longer or further. So the reason why I don't help people who have already got a job currently in the oil field is because you've already got a taste of the money. You know what it's like to have housing, food paid for, and a decent pay. Now, and possibly per diem. Now you want the per diem, you want the housing, you want the food taken care of, you want all that paid for, right? And then on top of that, you want to earn $30 an hour. I just don't help you guys do that. Either you go back to school, get your education, training, stay with a company, or suck up a company, man. Like I can't help you. What is a decent pay? I say decent pay in the oil field is $20. Starting out, $20 an hour is decent pay. Somebody who has already been out here in the oil field working will say 20 hours and spit on it. All right. Do the math. 20 hours. Um, you're not a CDL driver, so $20 an hour and you're working 80 to 90 hours a week. Do the math on that. Any CDL jobs entry level? Sand hauling. Shit, I'm making 40 hauling gravel. Cap. If I have 5 years experience as a stationary engineer in Cali, can I get a job in Texas? Absolutely. Reach out to Holly Burton. They got frac engineer position waiting for you. For some reason, I don't see. I don't. I guess Slumberjay is not really big in West Texas, but Slumberjay also. I don't know where. I know they're out here, but SLB or Slumberjay is also another company that'll bring you on if you have that type of experience. Beauty, you're still here. All right, 45 people on the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anything for any entry level petroleum engineer? Holly Burton, I just said it. Do you see hydrovac operators where you at? I mean, there's lots of hydrovac opportunities. Lots. Almost every water hauling company, like the big water hauling companies, have hydrovacs. Are you looking for? No, I'm looking for a mechanic. In Houston, I need a job. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Or GH1. I mean, follow, subscribe to this page. It's like $6. Go ahead and watch all the sub only content and apply to the jobs on my sub only content. Those are the jobs that I recommend for entry level positions. Outside of that, I've been on Indeed on this live right now making those recommendations. I'm about to get back on it. Is Flowback a good entry level? Absolutely. You don't do anything. Let me see if there's Flowback jobs out here. Flowback operator. Flowback operator. All right, so I'm still in Midland, Texas because we were in Odessa earlier. I'm looking for Flowback operator. Pump down operator. Senior Flowback operator. Pico. American Well Services. Let's look at operator. It just has this one here is driver's license is one of the requirements, and that's it. Operates rig and well servicing equipment, services activities of flooring, furnaces, and completes accurate daily reports, guides. Okay. So there is a job posted by American Well Services. American Well Services. American Well Services. This company is located in Midland, Texas, and the job title that they have posted is operator. The name of the job is operator. Okay, American Well Services. It looks like an entry level position. All right, let's go to Flowback. So I'm a huge fan of Flowback. Flowback and well testing. I'm a huge fan of Flowback and well testing. Huge fan. So I found one. It says Service Operator Flowback Force Pressure Control LLC. Force Pressure Control LLC. Service Operator Flowback. That is the name of the position. So if we go down to field description, let's see here. Candidate are expected to have minimum 5 years of senior working background in Flowback. Okay, so y'all wouldn't qualify. Operator 2 Flowback. Peak rental. So that's operator 2. You need to have experience. Flowback operator 3. Prime well services. Let me see if I can find one. Chemical treatment operator. Chemical treatment operator. Let's go to Tetra, guys. Tetra and Odessa, Texas. So Tetra is TETRA. Tetra Technologies. Chemical treatment operator. Do you have experience in geometry? Hell no. All right, so monitor chemical treatment levels during frac stages, pull, test water samples using various testing equipment, conduct education, high school experience, 2 to 3 experience, licensed certified drivers, travel varies. I would apply even if I don't have any experience. It says 2 to 3 years experience, but I would apply and just expect a lower pay. All right, that's what Tetra Technologies, chemical treatment operator, frac operator 3. CDL, no. Chemical treatment operator, Tetra. All right, let me keep going. I told y'all, man, I really like. Tell us about SLB's formation for field specialist. What I don't understand formation. So you looked up a job and you found SLB, something with formation. I don't know what that job is.
David Silva. So David Silva said, just look at Indeed. You don't need to subscribe. I'm gonna decline that. Okay. So here's the reason why I tell people to subscribe. I'm gonna give you one. There's three. There's really more than three, but the main reason why I tell people to subscribe is because yes, the jobs are on Indeed, and I'm pulling those jobs directly off Indeed, but a lot of people don't know what jobs to look for. They don't know names like roustabout. They don't know names like equipment operator. They don't know names like water treatment or water transfer, right? And so when you're asking for what are entry level positions, you just search for oil and gas. It's not going to populate what you qualify for. So me helping people, right? I'm actually helping people. All you have to do is follow my directive. Like I'm getting people hired on a weekly basis. So again, after you get your job, after you find employment, after you start orientation, unsubscribe. Do you know how much CDL drivers make there? Are there any CDL jobs? There's plenty of CDL jobs. I think you need to watch my I think you need to watch more of my content, Jose. Watch a little bit more of my content on my page after I jump off the live. That is my recommendation to you guys. All right. Flowback operator is like 5 years experience. Yeah, I saw that, David. But there are definitely entry level well testing and flowback positions available. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate that, Pablo. Thank you for liking the live. I shall. Okay, good. Jose, I like your humble spirit, man. I like your humble spirit. Like I told you a directive and you said that you were going to go through with it. Like you have a really humble spirit. I like that, man. He's pretty much giving everyone step by step on what to do. I do. I absolutely do. I actually do that in my video, in my content as well. All right. Ooh. No, it's still connected, man. The green light is still on. Beauty is still rocking with me. I think she wants to get in my pants. Crystal, my microphone is still working. Can y'all still hear me? Let me know. Top G, I appreciate the support. My microphone is still working. Can y'all still hear me? Let me know. Top G, I appreciate the support.
The live is paused. That means I was at 20%. I am at 20%, guys. So that means I've got to shut it down. I set a standard and I said, you know what? Whenever I get 20% on my cell phone, I'm going to shut it down. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down here in a minute. Do you know any CDL jobs? There's plenty. He's pretty much okay. I think your microphone. No. Awesome. We hear you, but the background as well. Really? Which company do you work for? I'm at BP. Carly. It's fixed. Okay, good. Yeah, I never tell people the company that I work for just because I feel like they're going to try to sabotage me. A lot of people like to like bombard the company that I work for. Well, they have tried to bombard my supervisors and the company that I work for and try to use me as a reference that I told them to come there and reach out to them. So I don't ever uh, talk about my company or recommend my company. I appreciate the recommendations, man. I'm going to get on this with my brothers. Please do. Um, a lot of times when people try to help out somebody else and try to point them to my direction or the oil and gas industry, they're not ready. Right? They've got to want it. Like, you give them the information after that, let them go. All right. Once they start bugging you about, hey, what job are you applying? Where you going? You want to go to West Texas? Once they start hitting you up, then they're motivated. They've got the zeal. Like, then that's when you want to give them the attention. But other than that, you cannot lead a horse to water and force them to drink it. Okay. So just go ahead, tell them about me, tell them about the oil field, and just slide back. See what they do with that information. All right. Cuco, what's up, man? ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo está usted? Patrick, welcome to the live. I'm about to jump off, but my name is Hard Hat. I help people get jobs in the oil and gas industry on a weekly basis. People are getting hired based off of my content. I think it's funny how people are so like shy to get on front of the camera and do a review for me. But I've got a lot of, thank you, Adrian, for following. I got a lot of people who hit me up and say, hey, man, start orientation Monday. I start orientation tomorrow. Thanks. I appreciate you. And they're really shy. They don't want to get on front of the camera. And I understand why. People will come for you. They will make fun of you. They will chop you down. Right. And so I get it. On social media, you will get chopped down. People will come for you. And is just unavoidable. Samantha, thank you for the follow. I'm about to jump off. Y'all make sure that y'all follow me for before I jump off. I was at like 18, 19. I was at 19.8 before like about 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago. I was trying to get to 2,000, 20,000. I'm sorry. I was trying to get to 20,000. I don't know where I'm at. Y'all, am I at 20,000 yet? I bet you I'm at like 19.9 now. No, I'm still at 19.8. It's freaking ridiculous. I can't expect 200 people to follow me though on a live unless I stay on here for like 5 hours, and I'm not doing that. But if you all got any value from this live, if you've been on this live for a long time, put a 1 in the chat if you got any value from this live. I think I might do this in the future. And the reason why is because, again, if I've got less than 50 people on my live, I can tell you about jobs, and it's not going to be 1,000 or 2,000 people going to those jobs. It's just those who are motivated to get jobs who are on my live. So I may start doing this maybe once a week. Tango, thank you for the follow. Tango Blasting is still here. Damn, man. Unless you came back. Unless you get left and came back, it's been like 30, 45 minutes. So what's up, Tango? Sam Thick. Okay. With 2 C's. I am motivated. I have to provide for my family. I mean, that's a huge motivator for a lot of people, but no. Like, I'm with you. Like, I'm definitely with you on that. Like, we definitely want to provide for our family. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that. Let me go ahead and end with this, guys. Let me go ahead and end with this. So, and this is scientific. All right, this is scientific. This is history that I'm about to give you guys. I'm gonna see if I can turn on this light like the last 5 minutes or so. Going all the way back to Neanderthal, going all the way back to caveman days, like the apes or the cavemans, I should say, the Neanderthals. The males, Neanderthals, would always go after the young and more attractive Neanderthals or beast or what have you. Okay, let's just say caveman. All right. So the bigger, the stronger Neanderthals, or how can I say this? I'm just going to say caveman. Let's just say caveman, guys. Okay. So the bigger cavemen, they would go after the younger and the more attractive cave women, right? This is history. I'm dead ass serious. This is history. All right. And so the younger women who are more attractive cave women, females, they would go after the bigger and stronger and taller cavemen. Can anybody tell me why that was the case? Why did the females go after the bigger and stronger cavemen? Sam, stop leaving. Stay here. Don't go nowhere, Sam Thick. If you can't find anybody who is hiring a CDL, you're not trying. You're not going to the right companies. If you have a CDL, tanker, hazmat, if you just have a CDL, Tango Blast. That's a good response. So that's part of it. Okay? That's part of it. That's part of it. Protection. That's number 1. Hello, do you know of any CDL jobs out there? Look, I'm not talking to y'all CDL drivers no more. They bring the food. That's 2. That is good, man. Y'all are getting it. Y'all are getting it. Why? Because they can, kill those beasts. They can kill those big animals and bring it home so the women can cook it, or they can cook it. All right. There's a point to why I'm telling this story, this analogy, guys. They bring the food and they provide protection. We'll stop there. Those are like the number two. But safety and security, safety and security, safety and security. So all the way dating all the way back to caveman days, security. Dating all the way back to caveman days, females would always look for the one who can provide safety and security. It goes back to what someone has said that he needs to provide for his family. Bro, ain't nobody care about your analogy. Say something funny. All right. So when we talk about, so still to this day, through evolution, time, what do you have? Men who are wealthy or well off typically go after younger women who are more attractive. Donald Trump, Ivanka. Not Ivanka. Yeah, is it Ivanka? No, it is Ivanka. I'm thinking about her daughter, his daughter, because his daughter is like super gorgeous to me. But anyways, um, so you've got. Hey, what's going on, Jay? So it's not. Carla, I don't know. It's not. But anyways, so evolution through evolution, time it hasn't changed. It's the name. It's not. Oh, I don't know his wife's name. Well, let me go ahead because she told me it's wrong. What is Donald Trump's wife's name? Ilani. I think that's it. Ivana, Melania. I said Ivanka. Who is Ivanka? His daughter? Yeah, Ivanka. I think she's fucking gorgeous. Like, okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's the daughter, Carla. That's the daughter. Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, okay. So, through evolution, through time, it hasn't changed. Younger women typically go after men who can take care of them, which is well off or wealthy. Okay, it hasn't changed. Men typically, you can be fat, you can be bad built, but as long as you got bread, you can get a gorgeous woman. You can get a beautiful woman. Here's my point to what this person had said about providing for his family. The number one cause of divorce. I talk about this in my video. How can I get in the oil and gas industry, bro? You're late, Stinger. Join my next live. It'll probably be on Tuesday. All right? That's the next time they have me scheduled off. Money. The number one cause for divorce in families is money. Why? Because it causes stress, it causes anxiety, it causes tension. They fight, they bicker, right? And it tears people apart. It tears people apart. It tears relationships apart. Okay? So money is the number one reason that causes divorce. It'll probably be around 9 or 10 o'clock. 9 to 10 o'clock on Tuesday is the next time I'll go live. I'm going to go ahead and schedule it for next Tuesday, for this Tuesday coming up. I'm going to go ahead and schedule that live for next Tuesday. It may change. I may cancel it. But go ahead and register for the live for Tuesday. And I may jump on Indeed and we'll see, because every Monday, every Tuesday, every Monday, the beginning of the week, new jobs come out in the oil field. Okay? Make sure that y'all go to my Beacons link and subscribe to the email list, and you'll get notified every time I go live or every time I have a newsletter, which is like every 2 weeks. Okay? Every other week I provide a newsletter. I'm literally heading to Odessa and Midland to knock on doors with resume in hand. Companies hiring. Lots of them. You missed it. Armadillo Man Camp in Orla, Texas. Gerardo. All right. So, yeah. It is through evolution, through time, since the beginning of time, it is our responsibility, whether you like it or not, to provide safety and security for our families. All right. That is the pressure that we have. That is the responsibility that we have. And a lot of us have gone away from that. A large part of that is because now women are getting high paying jobs, 6-figure jobs, and they're wearing pants in the relationship. And we're saying happy wife, happy life. But that's not how it's supposed to be at all. That's not the order of man, according to the Holy Bible. But anyways, I digress. So it is technically our responsibility for us to do that. And when we're not doing that, we're not following like the order that is outlined for us. So we need to fall in line, and we need to take care of our responsibilities, and that is one of the main reasons why I help people get jobs out here in the oil and gas industry. Like, there's no excuse why you should not be earning a good living. Now, I will tell you that like traveling, being away from home, that sucks, right? I don't say that this should be, yeah, Chris, you did, because I'm about to jump off, because I never promote the oil and gas industry being your career, a long-term commitment. I do not recommend that. I recommend everybody have a exit strategy, an exit plan. Why? The reason for that is because the oil and gas industry goes up and down. It's unpredictable. It's predictable, but it's unpredictable. And the times when a lot of people get in here, start making money, making $3,000 every 2 weeks, making $4,000, $5,000 every 2 weeks, bringing home $10,000 every single month. They're making this money and they're not investing. They're not setting it aside. They're not making financially sound decisions. All right. They're making decisions based off of, I deserve this because I work so hard. You've got a bunch of guys out here that love to collect guns, and they'll buy, a $2,000 scope, a $1,500, rifle, and and they have a collection of guns, and they'll buy all these accessories, and that is their thing, right? In the meantime, they're not prepared. They don't have $20,000 in their savings. And then when a downturn comes, they're depending on the government or the state to help them out financially, right? I'm going to invest in stocks and real estate. I don't recommend stocks. Stocks is it's a long game, right? I don't recommend investing in stocks, but hey, that's my personal opinion. If you know somebody or you have a strategy for stocks, cool. Real estate is your best bet. Like, real estate is definitely your best bet. A lot of I really need to talk about this. Like, it'll probably be on my YouTube channel, but a lot of people, they don't know how to invest, right? Um, I really need to talk about this on my YouTube channel. There's so many people out here in the oil and gas industry who make so much money. They make so much money and they have nothing to show for it. Twit card means nothing in West Texas on land, period. It means nothing. If you want to go offshore, that means a lot. But on land, twit cards mean nothing. But you all, the next time I go live, it'll probably be Tuesday. Make sure that y'all are following me if you're not already. Subscribe if you are interested in getting jobs that I recommend for entry level or CDL, but for mostly entry level. So make sure that y'all subscribe, and watch the video on why subscribe. If you are contemplating, you think it's just like a money grab, watch the video. It's on the pinned videos at the very top. It should be in the middle. All right, watch that video. It tells you why I recommend that you subscribe, why I created the subscription model. Y'all, thank y'all for joining the live. I'm jumping off. I'm hungry, and I need to jump off the live because I said that I was only going to eat once a day. So I'm going to get me a protein shake or something. I'm going to get me some orange juice, and I'm going to go ahead and lay it down. Thank you for watching the live, guys.